as I continue to share some of the books that have been impactful for me over the last few years, I really want to focus today on a book by Dr. Michael Heiser called The Unseen Realm. As most of you who know me know, Blurry Creatures has made a huge impact on my life. And Blurry Creatures, through different people talking and then eventually having Dr. Michael Heiser on their show, has really opened my eyes to some of the unseen things, the spiritual battles that we're facing. And Unseen Realm is the first book from the Blurry Creatures folks that I read and really resonated with me. It really focuses in on this idea of from 2 Kings chapter 6. If you don't know that story, I encourage you to go and read it now. But basically Elisha, who is a prophet, and his servant, they're surrounded by this giant army, and Elisha's not scared, but the servant is going crazy. He's freaking out. And Elisha prays for God to open his eyes, and the servant's eyes are opened. And as he looks out, he doesn't just see the surrounding army, but he sees the hills, the mountains surrounded by the army of God. And the whole premise of the book is that we are in this spiritual battle. There is an unseen realm that is all around us, every day, every moment. And unfortunately, because of the way our Western society has changed, we've taken out some of the supernatural things from our scripture. Heiser points out, one of my favorite quotes from him is, "If it's weird, it's important." But unfortunately, a lot of times, the way we read the Bible, the way we were taught the Bible, if it's weird, we just skip over it. So we don't talk about the supernatural things. We don't talk about the weird things like Genesis chapter 6, which, again, if you've been following me and you know me, you know how important that is in my thought to really the arc of the Old Testament and eventually getting into Jesus. So if you're interested in this unseen realm and the spiritual battles, I encourage you to go and get The Unseen Realm. If you'd like a shorter book, Heiser also wrote kind of a Cliff Notes version of that called Supernatural. And that's actually the first one I read, and then I instantly went and picked up Unseen Realm and read it. But it talks about really the context of the Bible being so important. He says, and I agree, that it was written to a specific group of people, to a particular time in history. It's written for us, but it's written to them, and we need to understand the context. We need to understand the type of literature. We need to understand the people it was written to, the people who wrote it, in order for us to fully understand it. And that means that we're going to have to maybe get rid of some of our Western ideas of how we view Scripture, of how we view the supernatural realm, and the power of Elohim, of Yahweh, of El Elohim, the God of gods, and what that might mean for us. So I encourage you to check out this book. If you have questions, would love for you to talk to me about that. Until next week, we'll talk to you soon. Shalom.